Good morning. It is a beautiful fall day, a nice cool morning, and I'm going to take you along as I harvest some hot peppers. And we will start right here with these two plants. And this is our ghost pepper pear. And look how nice and tall these are. I think they're like 4 feet maybe. And down here we see all this fruit. Look at all that fruit. And we've got some ripe and ready to pick, so I'm going to start here and pick these, and then we will move on to our next ones. So here we have our first few ghost peppers. They are so pretty. Look how big those are. Those are gorgeous. Look at that color. All right, let's go find our next pepper plants. Whoop. There's some of our little chicks out roaming about, finding some tasty treats. They're getting big. Hi, little birds. All right, on to our next pepper patch. It's over here. In this section here, we've got our Carolina Reapers, and look at these things, you guys. These things are almost as tall as I am. Look at that. They have just taken off. And then this one back here, also super tall. There's not any ripe ones on this yet, but there is fruit finally, so we will be getting some peppers off of those. And then down here, we have some jalapenos, and that one that's fallen over is a habanero. Let's see, got some cayenne there, more jalapeno, and over here, look at all those peppers. That's a habanero. So I'm gonna pick the ones off of here, and then we'll find our next round. Oh, look at that. Our bowl's filling up with beautiful, colorful hot peppers. So we're going to go around to the back there. There's my little birds again. Back there, I think there's a few sweet peppers. We're going to go have a look. I want to show you this plant here. This is a pink celery. I planted these this spring, and they just did not do well. They looked scraggly and pitiful, and I finally said, they gotta go. And I pulled what I thought was all of them up, but there were a couple here that escaped, and they have just been taken off here and looking good. So that is kind of cool. Very neat. All right. Back here in the corner is our sweet peppers. We've got some little mini red bell. They're just tiny little bits. And John's picked a few bell peppers off of these plants. But this one back here, this is pretty cool. My sister and I went on a farm tour in Florida, and the one farm had these peppers. Look at that. Well, we called them lantern peppers. I don't remember exactly what they called them, but I remember my sister eating them just by the handfuls. They were delicious. And so we saved seed, and this is the first year I've grown it, so I'm excited to see that producing. I'll have to save some seeds, so we'll get the rest of these off the plant here. I think there's a couple of them that are ripe. There's another one. Ooh, I see some down there, but it looks like they're going to have to ripen a little more, so add that to our collection and go check out front and see what we've got going on there. All right, here is our 2 potted pepper plants out front. The one on the left we moved inside and kept there all winter, and it survived. We had a second one, but it didn't make it. And then this other one we just put in a pot. This is supposed to be a habanero, but they kind of look a little bit different than what I'm used to seeing. So we will harvest these up. And look at that one. That's a hot looking pepper. Get those in my bowl and get them inside. All right, we got all our peppers picked. Look at that beautiful bowl of peppers. That's gorgeous. We'll get these inside and get them processed and put them in the dehydrator. And then later on, we'll get some sweet peppers and dehydrate them too and blend them together for a very flavorful, not quite so hot, but spicy pepper mix for our food for the winter and spring and summer until next year. So we will enjoy that quite a bit. Anyway, glad you could join me. Hope you have a wonderful day.